Alright, so, my name is Gabe Dela Cruz. I'm a part of GabeChessMB3, and I'm doing the Chess Merit Badge. Right now I'm doing Requirement 3, and this is where the names of these pieces are. What they are, I mean. So, here we have the pawns. They are all usually in this big line here, in front of all the other pieces. Then we have the rooks, which go in the corners of these, like these four here. We have the knights, where they all go right next to the rooks on each side. Bishops, pretty much same thing, except they're both closer. And then we have the queens, which are parallel with each other. And then here we have the kings, which also are parallel with each other. Alright, so the pawn, it can move from here, it can only move forward from just a normal position. But if it's at your starting position, like the ones that are at right here, they can move up 2 spaces, and that's all. Their only means of attack is only by going diagonal, unless there's this one certain thing, which I will get to later. The rooks are only able to move vertically and horizontally. So that way, that's pretty much the function of it. The horse, the unique thing about the horse is that it can jump over troops, whether they're your allies or your enemies. And it moves with two in one angle, and then sideways for another. So I could have it being from here, or pretty much everything else like that. The bishops are only able to move diagonally. That's all they can move. The king is only able to pretty much only move one space in any direction, except for a very also special move that's coming that I will show you shortly. The queen is able to move anywhere, like diagonal, vertically, horizontally. And that's pretty much all for those. Now, for the special thing about what the pawns can do, so there's this thing called this thing is called en passant. So what it does is, well, if there are two that are right next to each other, the one with the next move, this is only a one-time thing that can happen the whole game. So the pawn can take this from the side. That's the only time that can be done in the whole game. Now, a castling is what happens when if there's only nothing in between and the king and the rook are at their starting positions. If so, they can move like this. That way it's kind of like a way for pretty much a get out of jail free card for the king if they're on check.